president for at least for 25 years. No, mali angini iko miaka mingi sana. So if we have this ichi itabadlisha. I don't want to say much. I don't want to take much of his time because he has got a lot of other commitment. But I must say that, sir, we started this journey 6 years ago. This factory, this place, not the factory, the land was belonged to another company from India called Sanghi Cement for 13 years. The groundbreaking was done by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, and it was just groundbreaking. After that, it never took off. It was a little bit shaken, but I met them. I did ask them why. Then they came with the reason that the Pakot is a very insecure place. Pakot is a very unsafe place. Pakot iko oda watu haifai kazi. Pakot iko hata sarkari inalete ile clinker cheaper than what we will produce here. So importations is too much. These all reasons we don't want to build the plant. We bought, and immediately within 1 year after the plans were ready, we started the construction here, and watu alfutano ya Pakot likuwa nafanya kazi hapo. Sisi likuwa natafuta watu, likuwa naomba hata chief na administrator ya hapa, tafadhali patia sisi watu, lakini likuwa nakosa. Saa ngine hii watoto ya hapa nataka kufanya kazi sijui. Lakini we had almost 4,000 children were working here, and I tell myself that there is no better place in the world than Pakot. These Pakot people, sir, have taken me as their own son, their own father, their own brother. Hakuna hata siku moja mimi kushapata shida hapa. Watu wote nasaidia kila siku. Hakuna kitu ya kuiba. There is, I don't know why we are talking about insecurity. Mimi nalala hapa, jumba yangu iko hapo. Na toto ya hapa, na nataka saidizi yako kuinua uchumi ya pande hii, kusema watu wengine kuweka factory ya hawa hapa. I am so pleased that Pakot is my family, and mimi hawezi wacha nini. I had a meeting with the wazezi ya hapa ya Sabit just 2 days ago. Hawa walikuwa nasema mimi sisi kuisauza masichana wewe na sasa kuisazaa. Sasa mimi na confused. I said my wife is not here, so I'm okay, lakini mimi bado fanya kitu. So isijui likuwa bado alewa, lakini sir, after half an hour my blood pressure went okay. They says ile ardhi nauza ndio nasema sisi kuishapatia sisi masichana yetu kwako. I was very happy. Asante sana, sababu mimi iko na bibi na kila mali mimi naenda nasema sisi nitaka wepatia wewe masichana, wewe ni mtu ya Pakot. Lakini sister, angalia sasa ile bibi yangu hapana iko hapa. So, this project will change the, hapana sema kwa watu ya nje, sisi ni familia. So what I'm trying to say is, sir, that this factory will change the perception of Pakot. The Pakot people are hardworking. Pakot people needs the opportunity. And we want to make sure that they are full of all the minerals, but saa ngine naangaika sababu ya maji. Saa ngine naangaika sababu ya chakula. Saa ngine naangaika sababu ya shule. We will make sure we support the Pakot community. We have already adopted 4 schools surrounding ile iko karibu na hiyo, na sisi na kushaanza feeding program. Lazima watoto wote napata hot milk kila siku. Sir, company is not left behind in other CSR which we do in other part of the country, which we are feeding almost 7,000 children every day last 15 years in the country. This is not something new for us because chakula ni haki ya kila watu. Kama mimi nakula na watoto moja ya jirani hapana kula, hiyo ni haramu. Mimi nasema sisi tafanya kazi pamoja na hakuna maskini hapa kwa Pakot tapatikana. This project does not belong to us, it belongs to the Pakot community. This project belongs to each and everybody of yours. Sisi ni wageni hapa. Sisi taenda kwa jirani tukula. Siku moja ile mzee likuwa mimi likuwa naenda anapatia mimi chai na mayai. Sasa mimi ajui namna gani nakula hiyo. Lakini it is the humble food what he offers. I am so pleased to be part and parcel of you. Sir, we have also not left behind in the environment. This project, when we also put the waste heat recovery so that no dust or no heat goes into the environment. We will make 9 megawatt power here. Total power we produce in Kenya today is 69 megawatt from our waste heat recovery, including the plant which you inaugurated immediately after the election in Samburu, where we have our own 60 megawatt power from the waste heat. Sir, I want to say that my group have invested $1 billion in last 5 years. That is 150 million shillings, 150 billion shillings. Now, I just want to say that a simple thing, why I have done it is my dream is to make Kenya import free. If we don't make in Kenya import free, ata kama natangleza kibiriti, and if we don't make it import free, our children, I am also chancellor in Egerton University, we release 15,000 graduates every year. 50,000 release in Kenya for the graduation every year, they are graduate, but hakuna kazi. Kwa nini? Because everybody imports. I was importing billet, I was importing wire rod, but my dream was that I want to make sure that I produce it here so that your engineers, your accountants, your ote napata kazi. I want to say that we have plans, sir, to invest in your time, at least in next 4 or 5 years' time, although you will be there for a lifetime, and we will always pray that you are there for at least for 25 years. But it is our plan in next 5 years to put up $550 million in Kitui and Nakuru and Eldoret for the extra capacity of the cement. The Kitui is always also neglected because we have all the minerals also in Kenya, in Pokot, but Kitui has got the coal which we have never extracted because of our own politics. Sir, why people are importing? I must confess today that it is only for the propaganda from the business community, which is called a KAM, Kenya Association of Manufacturers. Kenya Association Manufacturers have gone away from their everything since last 20 years or 25 years. We are talking about the Vision 2030 or 20 by 30, which is just a dream. We are just 5 years away from that. And we are talking last 15 years that we will be industrialized country in 2030. I had complained 5 years ago to KM and the Ministry of Industry that we should not import clinker because there is local capacity and we should save our foreign exchange and give jobs to our Kenyan and don't export to India and China because these are the family, these are your voters, sir. These are the people we need the job. Even if one of the son, again I will repeat, is less intelligent, but still he is my son. Similar way, these are our Kenyans, and they have even less ability. Even if your product has got the less quality parameters than international, they will be able to make up and to boost to the right quality. But we should make sure, emphasize, we as a businessman, as I just said, that we will never ever stop importation if we are not forced to. We will go and say, oh, e quality ko baya, akuna production, akuna kitu kama hiyo. The Kenya has got the capacity to produce everything, including gold. The gold factory can be put here and it will be put by the local industries only. If nobody puts, I will make sure I will put and employ my Pokot people. Sir, Kenya has got the demand of clinker of 5 million ton per annum. While our capacity from today, just you have inaugurated, our capacity as a Devki group is a 6 million ton in Kenya today. By end of 2027, we will be putting the Kitui plant, it should be ready, and our capacity will go to 12 million ton because I want to put there more kiln so that we can become more and more export. This plant, what you have just inaugurated, will export the clinker to Uganda and Rwanda and Sudan for $200 million every year. Why we will export is because we have the excess capacity, because Kenya cannot take. The other manufacturer is also manufacturing the clinker. And similar way, we want to do even in the steel. We produce 1 million ton of steel, but the demand of Kenya is less than 300,000 to 400,000 tons. We will make sure that we produce the most, and we are producing the most durable and the quality steel in Samburu. Sir, I don't want to talk about that. What I pay, I must tell you because I think the government is interested, what do I pay in the tax? So, sir, by taxes, I am a pastor. Mimi iko na watoto tatu. Yote ni toto yangu. Mimi asitaki pesa. I want to change their life in my lifetime. I pay 2 billion shillings as a company every month to government, not in the income tax only. Income tax ni mwisho miaka. But this is only NSSF, NHIF, and other taxes. 2 billion, that means almost 100 million a day. I pay over 1 billion shillings to Kenya Power every month. That is 3 billion shillings. That is 100 million shillings kila siku. Hata kama mimi nalala na tafuta hiyo pesa tu kila siku. I thank my bankers to be faithful on me and keeping trust on me, because hii pesa hawezi kupatikana. Sir, I could have mikusha karibu kuenda jumbani if you had not come as a president. Kenya Railway, we pay 75 million shillings every month. I want to pay them 200 million, but they don't have the locomotives. If you give them I will pay for the locomotive, if you allow me. If we give them locomotive, I want to revive that Kenya Railway. All our factories, we have put the railway slidings. There is 100,000 of people are working in Kenya Railway, and you have a wonderful staff in Kenya Railway. They do everything to transport the goods, but they need the locomotive because so that we can save our roads and we can survive with the railway, and our people continue to work in Kenya Railway. Is karibu kukufa tu. The government policy which I already spoken, sir, Your Excellency, you had given me the time from your busy schedule. I am very thankful to you. I want to thank my bankers. I must thank every time. If I don't, then Nikoshida. Especially, I want to thank you, my customers, my suppliers, invited guests, banks, financiers, that is IFC, KCB, I think CEO Paul Ruto is here. Asante sana ku support. I am your customer last 40 years. Please, interest should be reduced, tafadhali. ABSA Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, NCBA, the INM Bank, Stanbic, Bank of Baroda. The managing director is here, who supported also this project. I am thankful to all my bankers, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to say thank you very much, Honorable Governor of Pokot, Honorable Kachapin. You have a wonderful governor who has really hold my hands and says, if you have any problem, tafadhali, you can call me anytime. Thank you very much, sir. And because of your support, we are here to complete our project. The local community, I have no word to say thank you, but only tasema kitu kidogo that mimi iko na nini. Mimi awezi wacha, please, tafadhali, saidia, sisi na saidiana, hata kama jirani iko na shida, iko HR office hapa, aleza, sisi tajaribu kusaidia hawa. I also take this opportunity to thank my wife. And sir, when I was in Standard 7, I read somewhere that a successful man behind him is a woman. There is a woman behind him. But the problem is, from that day I lost the concentration on study and started looking for the woman. But then I learned that if you can keep on trying and you may not be successful, then you can keep on changing the women standing behind you. But I never did it. I stood by my wife. She always supported me, sir. And she is humble. She is the one who is handling more and more CSR. She doesn't ask me why you are not putting the project and why you are not doing more business. But she always tells me how many children you have fed today, how many people's problem you have sorted out today, what you did for the country, what you did for the Wananchi of Kenya. And my all children is the same. I really want to say that we are blessed to have such a nice family, and the entire Pokot family is my family. Sir, if you allow me, I want to request to my wife if she can present a small gift. Maybe, but okay, sawa, asante sana. I really want to invite the CS of industry, if she can say some word on the industry that we need to stop this importation, madam, for lifetime. Thank you, sir.